Hello everyone and welcome back to that one playthrough of MMORPG Tycoon 2. I am Kyle once again, and there's a lot of new things in the game since the last time that I did any form of recording. Like, a lot of things. Like, there's menus and things up here on the right of the UI that I don't even know what they do. I've got awards up here. Positive streamer coverage, great, fantastic. Best quests award and best visuals, because of course Shatter is the greatest game of all time. The other thing, I don't know what this is. Hot fixes, new region, Valkyrin. What is funded? What is happening here? Set new development goal. What does this do? Oh my god, what is happening? Policies? This is new too. Bugs. Type A bugs, none. Type B fix. Soft lock traveling near coastal curiosities. Huh? Type A, crash bugs. Type B, bugs that block progress. Type C, visual bugs and typos. Okay. Staff. Okay, so not only do I need to hire the staff, now I need to... Waiting for job. Returning to dev lounge. Waiting for job. Are they not doing anything now? Bug reports. 1, 2. There's 2 bug reports now. Become stuck at the Woods Inn. Okay, well, why is my staff not staffing? Why are you guys not doing the staffing? What is this? Activate buildings, auto-assign you, online bug fixes, possible player disruption. Oh, so if there's a bug. Oh, so if there's a bug while the game... Oh, while the game is online, I can fix anything offline. And we have offline time on Thursdays at 3 for 30 minutes. Well, that's interesting. Can I change? What does this change? That must be 3 a.m. Ah, okay. This is a 24-hour clock. I'm picking it up quick here. So 3 a.m. 3 a.m. for 30 minutes on Thursdays. Should I do another one? Mondays? Yeah, Mondays and Thursdays. 2 days a week sounds like a good idea, right? So does that mean they won't do anything to those now 3 bugs that exist? What day is it? How do I know what day it is? It's Saturday. Okay, so I'm doing bug fixes tomorrow, I guess. Soft lock while using civilized market stall number 3. Okay. These sound like semi-game breaking. I mean, they're not crashing, I guess, because if type A is crash bugs, then... Well, this is the most boring start to an episode ever, as I just go through crash logs and stuff. That's not what the people came for, most likely. What else was in here? So set goals. We've got leaderboards. Leaderboards allow players to compare their achievements to those of their friends and foes. Game logs. Keep detailed log. Oh my gosh, are these just quality of life improvements that I can have my development team work on? Well, this is great. This means that the game is actually... This is actually like a game development tycoon-y game. Okay. I'm not just building scenery. I have to actually make a functional game. Oh dear. Oh gosh. We develop a crash report tool. Players will automatically report any crashes they experience. It means we'll hear about them more quickly. Without one, we only hear about 30% of player crashes. Well, that's not good. 24 developer hours, $30,000. Ooh, money means something now. Money didn't really mean much before. Okay, so these all have different symbols too. So there's in-game bug report tool, simple anti-cheat. Ooh, that sounds good too. Incapacity boost. Hold on, doubles the resident capacity of... I'm sorry, what now? Doubles the incapacity? Because that's an issue I think I'm having. Like, look at all these people in the starting area. If I doubled incapacity, hold on. This has 1,000 resident. So you're saying that I could in theory double the capacity of the in-space? There's a lot of players here. Holy macaroni and cheese. Okay, users logged on 14, residents 11,000. I need more ability to have people logged on. That seems to be the issue. That seems to be the actual issue. I don't, network, that's what I want. Okay, so, yeah, I have a number of these doohickeys. These were network gear, bandwidth, server. What did those do? What did uplink, capacitor, right here, network, server, an extra region server. These consume bandwidth and have a small upkeep cost, but allow up a region to contain 400 extra simultaneous subscribers before they block logins. Okay. So really, I need more of these things, don't I? Provides bandwidth. I need more server space then, don't I? Like I need more server space because I need more people to be able to play the game at once because I've got enough in space. There's just not that many people can log into the specific area. Yeah, okay, so why have I not just done more of these before, Kyle? Why? Well, they cost $10,000, that's for one. Is there a 400? Okay, let's just put one down and then I probably need to connect you, huh? Hold on, just do a connecty boop. There we go. Okay, so if I do that, I don't want to use this thing anymore. Thank you. Just go back to the servery thing. Bandwidth 10 out of 20. Is that bad? Should there be more? These are all, that's 9 out of 20. 9.6 out of 20. Do I need more bandwidth capacity? I know this is one thing I feel like this game does need. Like, okay, so bandwidth 49 out of 50. I can check that on the tubes too, right? 300, 250, and then 40 out of 40. Like they're filling up. So like, what does this mean if it's 9.7 out of 20? I don't, does that mean that's all we're currently utilizing from there? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Hold on, give me back the ability to click on the terrain. Oh my gosh, look at how many little birdies are flying right now. Oh, there's shadows. It looked like there was twice as many because of the shadows. Sorry, I was being dumb. Okay, now we have a capacity of 2,000. It's hovering at 1470. The game just got more complex and I was not prepared for it. Look at how many people there are here though. Holy mackerel. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense to increase the capacity of residents. If I increase the capacity of residents, meaning that I put more in space, right? It doesn't do anything if I'm not even getting that many players in at once. So I need more players active. I am. What does I am? What does I am mean? I'm what? You're all what? I'm. What is I'm? 4K. One of you just IM'd. Is that in your thoughts? Inventory, money, quest, history. Logged in. Oh, this guy is really happy. Anyways, logged in. Fought a monster. I don't understand. All right, somebody's gonna have to tell me what I'm means because there's a lot of IMing. Oh, is it instant message? It's probably instant message. Are they instant messaging each other? Is there the ability? Oh, the game is saving. I was like, why did they all stop for a second? That was bizarre. They're probably all instant messaging. I am yeah. Kyle, use your old school internet terminologies. They might actually be relevant. Anyways, moving right along. Okay, I don't really need to increase server usage if there's not that many people actually logging in. So I guess I'm confused now. Also, why are there so many people? This must have just happened with one of the updates to the actual game, not the updates to my save file or anything, but like one of the updates to the game must have just made it so that, I don't know, more people come and actually do stuff because this is so much more crowded than it has ever been. How is it over here? I mean, this place has never been super crowded, but like, this is definitely a bit more. Definitely a bit more. Hold on, let's go across the bridge. We'll wander over here. Oh, there's a decent amount of people over here too. Okay, well, that's nice. And of course, good old Zephyr. Empty, desolate. The desert in which it really is. It would be nice if this city got more populated. I would very much like to see more people here. Maybe there needs to be more quests in here. I think there is a decent amount of quests in there, but plus there's shops. I just need to get people leveled up. All right, all you people in here, get your levels on. Get your levels on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a little, hold on, give you a little speed up. There you go. Get moving right along a little faster there. Oh, I don't want to be on interact. I don't want to kill people. I want to, there we go. We just randomly heal people if we want to. All right, so back to thinking about whatever this development goal. So this is just related to the entire game as a whole. Maybe not boost in capacity. I feel like that's not needed this very second. Like a lot of these, like crash report, weapon pack. Oh, I did read the update for this. Oh, this is so cool. I can add weapon updates and bows and curved swords. Oh, what a Skyrim reference that is. Actually, it's a Hammerfell reference from Skyrim. You know, just you gotta go deep lore there. Great sword. Ooh, there's a hammer. Guns. More hammers. Maces, spears, staves. Having an overwhelming reaction to this current addition to the game. Excuse me while I have kind of an aneurysm, I think. I need a moment. I'm gonna have to take a sip of coffee here because this is a lot to take in at this very moment in time. I read the updates and I read the game log, but I didn't process it when I was gonna play again that there was gonna be new stuff I'd have to absorb. I need to take a nap after this. I don't know why I got rid of that. Why did I get rid of that? Kyle, bring it back up. Okay, so obviously bug reports are good. Online debugging tools. Custom debugging tools make it easier and faster for developers to fix bugs while game servers are online. Oh, do this. 12 hours and $20,000. Do that. Start. Is it started? Lines of code. Awaiting staff. Oh, how do I, no jobs. How do I, developers, job backlog, offline debug. How does one assign staff? Unknown bugs, known bugs, unknown, awaiting staff, cancel. Developers, 3, online, developing, oh, there they go. Okay, apparently they just had to be told, I guess, to go do that. I don't know. Okay, so it said it was gonna take 12 developer hours. So does that mean if I have 3 developers working on it, it should take 4 hours to complete? Because if that's the case, that's pretty quick. It is moving pretty quick. Okay, cool. Excellent. Awesome. All right, yeah, do that because online debugging tools would be fantastic addition to be able to debug all this because they completely flip-flop the game mechanics on me and now I can't debug during game hours. And I kind of like that. So that's cool. Oh, and I get a little progress bar here too. All right, very cool. Very cool. Who is this? Get has logged on. Who is Get? Go to Get. No. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Go back. Thought I could rotate the camera. Can I rotate the? Yeah, I can. Okay. Hold on, Get. Slow down here a little bit, bucko. Who are you? Why am I following you? Why are you favorited? You're a level 2 warlock. Were you like the first person to ever be a warlock? I bet you were the first person to ever be a warlock. Move? No, I don't want. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Stop it. Sorry, Get. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I was playing around with buttons I shouldn't be playing around with. Inventory, weapons. Oh wait, there is one thing I remember from the updates. Okay, so design, you can now do something where you can actually like make it so certain classes can only use certain, can I increase the size of this window? I hate how small this is right now. You can make it so that certain class types will only use certain types of weapons. Presets, settings, stance humanoid, preview animation run. Here we go. Preview weapons wands, preview weapon level 100, axis swords wands. Okay, so I can assign what they should be using or what the preferred weapon type is. That's cool. Okay, I like that. So if I go to a different one now, the fighter prefers axes. I'd kind of actually prefer swords. Swords or axes, that's fine. I didn't know I could do both. Paladins, swords, that's fine. Oh gosh. Okay, we need to research bows ASAP, guys, because we can't have Angaris throwing magical wands. You need to change too to something else. This guy should be like guns or something. I don't know. You can be wands. That's a tiny wand. I don't really like that. You should be staves. We need to research staves. You can be swords, that's fine. You could be whatever the heck you want, bucko. Like this guy literally just, oh, I have to hit apply. Did I do that for the fighter? I guess it saved it anyways. Well, that's cool. All right, that's exciting. Now I have a reason to research weapon variety types. Will be really cool, because I think they're all pre-designed, aren't they? Hold on, where'd my mouse go? Cursor, come back here. So, okay, you're developing that. How do I get back to development? Donde está the development? Releases us development. Here we go. So they're currently working on this. Let's speed time back up so that it goes faster. Can I not have 2 jobs? Job backlog. Oh, there is a job backlog. Can I add something to the backlog? Like if I go Let's see. Crossbows, great swords, hammers, maces, spear staffs. Bows. That's what we want. Already have an active project. Oh, okay. Well, apparently I can't even put anything in the job backlog. Either that or I don't understand how the job backlog works. What do I know? Let's just speed up time more, because then we can get to other jobs and stuff and research. And also the bug reports are piling up, and Monday at 3 in the morning, they're gonna have the servers down to do stuff. And it'll be nice to see what happens, because does it turn it off? Does it make it so nobody can play? That would be interesting if players just all disappeared. Oh, how weird would that be? Probably pretty weird, but I'm just gonna move right along. Okay, so there's nobody in a login queue. I didn't realize there could be a login queue. Well, that's good to know. Residents are going up. Oh, I'm wondering if when they updated the game, so 1,000, 1,000, give me, these all have 1,000, right? 1,000. I mean, I've got lots of inns here, technically. I thought there was, maybe I'm thinking of small inns. Is this a small inn? You're at 1,000 also. Did they just make all inns 1,000? Because I feel like not all inns used to be 1,000. Wasn't that a thing? This doesn't tell me how many are in each one. Like a small inn. Yeah. Because this small inn used to be like, it's only $400. This is 1,000. Corrupted Inn is also a smaller one. And I am 90% sure, excuse me, I don't want, thank you. I am 90% sure this didn't used to be 1,000. And now I'm pretty sure there's an influx of players in this region because they just changed every inn to 1,000. So I might have just increased my inn capacity without even realizing it when the game itself updated. Because this is a lot of players right now. And they're all seeking these inns that have space. Like this one, well, it's got 900 now, but I think it's going up steadily. Yep, it's going up pretty steadily. So I think they just increased everything to 1,000. Which is a good quality of life improvement. There was really no game mechanic reason, I feel like, for that to have happened. But, there's a lot of fighting going on. So the real question is now, I guess, I mean, there's more residents, but it still doesn't change anything if there's only 1,100 people in Brightwood that are logged in playing. Like, why aren't they all playing? That's the real question. And then Eastwash, 300 out of 800, resident in space. It's, yeah, see, okay. Yeah, I was definitely at incapacity, and it got increased. So if I do the research to double it again, that would help as well. So I don't need to worry about inns at all, I guess, for a while. What is this? Change log, configure, hotfix, name for update, regular, major. What? Unfunded. What does this do? Name for update. 74 open a new region, 63 new art theme, new NPC type, a new, I'm thoroughly confused. Allocate funds, 50,000. Cost 50,000, allocate funds. Major update. Ready to deploy online debugging tool. Oh wait, what is it? What? I have to deploy it now? Deploy. It has been deployed. I don't know what that did, but it's been deployed. Also, we've allocated funds to major update. What does that mean? I allocated the funds. The funds have been allocated. Oh, that's for like version 13. I'm on version 12. I'm not really sure, but I just dumped $50,000 into it. Release. Oh, can I release? Version 3. Hi everyone, we're excited to roll out version 13, the next major update to Shatterstone. Thanks so much for all your comments, suggestions, and feedback, everyone. Servers must be offline to issue releases. Custom text. I have to wait for servers to go offline? Okay, there's a level of complexity here that I was not prepared for at all. At all. But that's cool. Anyways, can I do another development thing? Cause I did the other thing with the bugs. So this is bows. Do bows. I would like to have bows, please. Weapon pack bows. Awaiting staff. Why are we awaiting staff? Did they not show up to work today? Did we not? Wait, are we not? Oh my gosh, there's a lot of help tickets now too. Hopefully the help tickets get taken. Who's taking care of the help tickets? This is development. Shouldn't that be Game Masters? Do I have Gameroni Masteronis still? What do they do? Did their job change as well? Let's see. Player stuck player. Okay, so those are game masters doing stuck players. Lots of stuck players. Holy moly. Policies. Oh dear lord. Enable chat reports. Chat moderation. Cheating. Enable cheater reports. Watch for up to 120 seconds. Check logs. Requires game logs technology. Punishments is bannable after how many warnings? Ooh, let's just... 2 warnings. 2 warnings seems fine. What is this for? This is for, oh, chat moderations. Game is saving. Hurry up and save, game. Okay, we'll say 3 chat violations and is bannable. Actually, don't make chat violations bannable. Applies to favorites, applies to influencers. Well, yeah, it applies to them. They're not exempt. We can ban anyone we want. I don't care. You think you can come into my game and just... Yeah, enable cheat reports too, and enable chat reports. That seems like a viable thing. That's healthy for a community of games, right? What's, okay. So they're gonna deal with the help eat tickets. Okay. Why are you guys not doing this job yet? Why am I not getting my bow weapon pack? I find this whole thing to just be incredibly frustrating now. Go. Do the things. Policies. Oh, auto-assign devs to new tech. Yeah. Auto-assign. Go. Well, what the heck? Come on. In progress. It doesn't seem to be in progress. I'm gonna be perfectly honest here. I, for one, am a little bit frustrated by you weapon pack bows. There was no, like, prerequisite for it. Otherwise, I feel like it would have stopped me, wouldn't it? If I just play it on normal speed, does that help? Look, it's only 1 in the afternoon as far as the game clock goes. Well, I guess it is Saturday. Maybe they don't work on Saturdays. Do they not work on Saturdays? Is there, like, a staff, like, hours policy? Scheduled server maintenance. Servers go down maintenance each Monday and Thursday at 3 for up to 30 minutes. Yeah, I know I set that policy, but like, maybe I should just expect my staff to not work on Saturday. That's probably a safe thing to assume. Otherwise, I'd be just a terrible boss. All right, well, we'll not worry about our employees working on Saturday. We're not gonna be that guy. Okay, I don't think there was any new buildings, but there might be too. I looked through a lot of these last time. Seen that one. Mechanical tavern, Surrey tavern, burr. I feel like there was new stuff. I feel like there was something else that was new. Something kind of decoration-y. I don't remember exactly, but I feel like there's more starting locations here now. These seem all to be relatively new-ish. Either that or I'm completely unaware and oblivious to the things that have always been right in front of my face. Sinister respawn point. Well, that's gotta be new. I don't remember that. This one, I remember that. That's not new. This one feels new kind of too, but I could be wrong. This is like a, whoop. Yeah, it's like the, what's it called? The ruiny one, metal ruiny one. What do you call it? What do you, mechanical respawn point? I mean, it's mechanical, but it's more like a rust bucket of random trash, let's be honest. Okay. And then we got landmarks. Ooh, wait, no, that already existed. Did this already exist? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this existed. Maybe it didn't. I think I've seen it before. I've seen that one. We already know that one. These are normal. Okay, I think those are all typical. Ooh, these, I think some of these might be new. Maybe, no. I've definitely seen, this one doesn't seem familiar. But maybe I did see it before and I'm just a dumb. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure all of these, as far as the modular buildings go, I'm pretty sure I've seen all those. Okay, so I don't think there's anybody new there. As we've seen. Oh, I haven't looked at all of the new flight mechanisms though. Yeah, this is where there's some new stuff. So there's always been the regular boat, the ghost ship, the longest ship I've seen. What is this called? Luxury Oceanic Terrapin. It's a giant turtle. Got it. And this one is the Zeppelin. Air balloon is normal. But then now we've got a magical transport, which is like a balloon that uses a stone, say a stone that allows flying, like we've talked about over here is part of the lore. Oh, it's freaking perfect. We should put an airship here using floating stones that are being mined by the little guys over here. Oh, it's a perfect lore interaction. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna do anything with this yet-ish, but I don't really like this tower is too good. Like, it's too... The tower needs to be more makeshift for these types of things, but if I put you there, and then I'm just gonna get rid of that little game mastery guy is going over there to activate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, so the tower is pretty cool. I like the tower. I mean, it's a very, very snazzy looking tower, but it doesn't it doesn't fit the makeshiftness of this region. So I might have to do some playing around with it a little bit. Maybe I'll play around with it. But definitely in terms of transportation, I like this this kind of, it's not a balloon, it's a flying stone. This one though, makeshift balloon, that's pretty cool too. The makeshift balloon, maybe we could have two different things. We could have a makeshift balloon that comes out of here, and we could have like the fancy floating rock one. That'd be kind of cool. All right, before I get carried away though, let's see, is there any NPC wise? I don't think there should be any changes. Monsters. Okay, so I can't just unlock monsters here anymore. There's gotta be something else to do with unlocking monsters, huh? I'm missing something else that got updated, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, it wasn't there anyways that I would do it. It was always in here, wasn't it? But even in here, monsters and lists are universal and usable anywhere inside your MMORPG. How do I get more of them though? Because I used to have lots of slots that I could actively do. So is that in development now too, I wonder? Let's see, tech, add a new player class. Adds an extra usable player slot. Monster, NPC, new dungeon monster, add new dungeon boss. Oh, does this mean there's kind of an unlimited amount of these I can do? I mean, obviously until my game crashes or slows to an astronomical crawl. But that reminds me I should increase the speed of this because my frame rate is terrible. Wait, no, I don't want you, go away. If I put it on play, how fast should those seconds be going? Should the minutes be going by every second? Because if that's the case, we're operating at an abysmal frame rate right now. We just need this to always be on maximum speed, otherwise this game will never get anywhere. I mean, that looks too fast, to be honest. They are kind of jumpy around a lot. Okay, anyways. All right, well, that's cool. I can unlock more things, but I gotta actually research it. It costs money. I have to put game development time behind it. That is a really good addition. It makes it feel like I've got to actually play the game. Or not play the game, but, you know, be a dev. Be a dev for said game thing. I don't even know what I was planning on doing today. There's too many things for my brain to absorb. All right, I've checked through all the scenery, and I don't think there's anything that I haven't seen before, so I don't think anything got added there. But I am going to kind of redesign this to where it, you know, fits the aesthetic of this region. So we're gonna make some magic happen here pretty quickly, I hope. We'll go like that. We'll go like that. We'll go like increase. Whoa, too big. We'll go like that, and then we'll go like that, and then we gotta do some rotating here and tilt you that way, and then shift you on over that way, and then maybe take you down a hair that way. And is it touching the ground? It's not touching the ground yet. Okay, well, I think it's gotta be, whoop, I think it's gotta be a little bigger. There we go. And then now if I take you into the ground, and then we could probably even go that way a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Actually, I like it even better if I can get the edge to line up with the top of that roof like that. And then I can always do, I can always do more on the top here very easily with the end of a boat. Yeah, then we can have a cool like shippy front here. And I like how it's a little tilted. Let's just keep it a little tilted like that. And then no one's ever gonna see the top of it. So maybe we just ram that back into there, tilt it down slightly, bring that in like that. I'm gonna scale you up just a hair. Too much. There we go. 1.1 is good. And then from there, yeah, it kind of looks like it meshes with that. Perfect. Just to, you know, another tower to go along with my other tower that is totally a normal tower and doesn't resemble anything whatsoever. Please ignore the comments. I hate you all. I'm just kidding. I don't hate you guys. It was one of those moments where once the internet got a hold of it and decided it saw what it wanted to see, I decided once again I hate the internet. I despise it greatly. Actually, this has got stone at the bottom. I kind of like the stone. Just keep, well, it looks too, does it look too organized? No, maybe they took the stone that they carved out over here to get to the magical stones, and they're gonna use that as a means of foundation. So if I just kind of line this up in a way where it meets part of it, and then we can always rotate in that way and go like that. That way, yeah, I want the beams on the outside there showing. So let's just place, and then the next one here, oh, it's gonna, yeah, it's not rotating quite the way I want it to, but if I go like that and then spin you around that way, and then if I just flipsy doodle that way, and then I grab the arrow like I'm trying to, and then we bring you this way. Is that, maybe I need to rotate you slightly more. Ah, game save. Why you gotta do this to me right this very second? Okay, and then let's rotate you just a smidge more. There we go. Actually, that's pretty close. We'll drop it, we'll move it in, and I think if I rotate that way, there we go. Maybe down a little more. All right, yeah, this will make a good, like, makeshift tower. I like how, well, I mean, it's kind of obvious, but it's acting as like a scaffold, not scaffold. It's acting as a foundation, not a foundation. It's acting as a frame. That's the word I'm thinking of. It's acting like a frame, using an actual building asset from the game to create my tower, which is clearly the superior tower made of cool clunkiness. Yeah, that's good like that. But we just have to cover it up enough, you know? Make it feel like they tried to make it work. They tried to make it work. Just gonna shift this guy over. Oh, you need to rotate more, because I would like you to line up with... Ooh, this is tough. Okay. Might have to put you inside there to line up with that piece, even though you're kind of inside the other. Yeah, that's fine, actually. That works. That does a thing. That does a thing. All right, if I put you here and fold you around. Yeah, just like that. Fold it around like Folgers in your cup. The worst part of waking up, because it's a terrible coffee brand, and I don't care what anyone says. And then we'll go like that. Oh yeah, this is coming together. It's coming together. It's coming together. We'll put that one there. Sorry, I'm not broken. I'm just thinking while words were coming out of my mouth. Yeah, put that here. Oh, we need to go further in. Yeah. I was like, why does this not look like it's working correctly? Because it's got to go closer to the tower, Kyle. It's got to go closer to the tower. Nice. There we go. We're making it work. And then, yeah, this one can just kind of fold around the entire backside here, and it can stick out kind of high, like so. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, and then the top. What should we do at the top? I got an idea. We'll use this piece. Yeah, we'll use the back of the ship piece. Oh, nope. I hate that when you press cancel, it just gets rid of everything. I just wanted to unplace the piece so that I could spin it back around so it's facing upwards like this. You silly piece of stuff, you. Let's make it... Yeah, that's a good size. That's a good size. Go like that. We'll go... Where's the button I'm looking for? There it is. That's... And then if I just drop you down in Yeah, like that. Then it feels like you're coming out of the tower, and there's a little opening there where the door is. It looks great. And then we can use the smaller scenery, the detailing scenery. We need to go place on objects, align to surface. Please and thank you. Whoop, 2-part. Yeah, so we'll put like maybe some broken barrels here. I guess this is technically an area that would actually be used for shipping potentially. So maybe I should have actual stuff that's getting, you know, sent on a boat. Or what are these? These are not boats. These are balloons. Balloons, Kyle. Doubloons. Let's put some boxes. Boop. Rotate you a little bit, you know, get a little extra snazziness in there. Put you there, put you there. We'll put a couple of boxes. Rotate and rotate. Give it some character. Let's put another box on top of said boxes. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Rotate. Put there. Perfect. And then. Where's a rope? Where's the rope? Why am I missing the rope? Did I pass the rope? There's the rope. I found the rope. Oh, that's too big of a rope. We don't need rope that big. Let's put a little rope on the end here, as if it's used to tie up the ship when it comes in, or balloon, not the ship, the balloon. And then we'll put one of these little tiny anchors here again, so that, you know, we got a little feeling like it's got a little hook to hang on to. I need to rotate you though, because you can't just be standing up like that. That would be nonsense. Just have you leaning on the rope, like so. Okay, there we go. That's good there. So we got makeshift tower that's gonna have balloons going to it. Oh, that looks good, especially from a distance. You can't even tell really that I used the actual building, other than maybe the you know, the brickwork at the bottom here. But that's fine. I wanted that to stay there. Sweet. I am thrilled and excited about that. What did I just place? Did I just place an anchor on top of this house? Yep, look at that. There's a little anchor right there. Let's not do that. No. I don't want to do mass delete. Don't do mass delete. Oh dear Lord. Make it stop. Just grab the anchor and get rid of the random anchor. Okay, fantastic. I think we're on to something now. I don't know what we're on to, but we're on to it. I do want to add more scenery, I think, over here though, because, or at least I kind of wanted something more to do with the mining operation. I'm not sure exactly what to do. I do think, actually, to agree with several comments, not several comments, but there was a few comments about like crystals. I want crystals in here. I totally agree. No scenery. I totally agree that there should be crystals in here. My biggest issue is there's only one color, right? Like if I had the capability to change these to different colors, I would, because right now, theoretically, and I need to check this because I don't even think it's that accurate. It is accurate. Okay, so these crystals in here are blue. It's the same kind of color as the ones I've got selected here in the scenery selection. And that's why I used them all over here, because this is just a plethora of Everstones that are over here in the Frozen Vale, right? Like this is a intentionally highly magical area that is protected by the Throne Watcher guards. Oh, there goes a balloon right there. But I want different color crystals to mean different things, and the crystals that are being mined over here in this region are in fact not Everstones, and so I don't want them to be the same color. I'm just limited by the game's scenery choices at the moment. I'm sure something like that will get implemented, so I'm not worried about it. But for anybody wondering, that's why there's currently no crystals in here. I will say though, there are crystals if I quickly just snap my fingers and we end up inside of a dungeon, for example. There is scenery in the dungeons if I remember how to even get to the dungeon design, information, monsters, bosses. Why do I never remember? Oh, I have to close it down in order to do the editing. Anyways, I have crystals that I've used here. Like these are blue ones, but there was also other colors as well. Oh yeah, so here you go. Like this over here was a totally different crystal that this crazy boss dude is like, you know, utilizing the power of the crystals. for his magical shenanigans. So, like, there were different things in the dungeons. There were different color crystals and stuff that you could utilize and play with. So I would like that to happen. Actually, this brings a very interesting point up here. Like, maybe not in this particular location, but maybe it's worth doing a dungeon. Dungeon exteriors, is there one that is... There's a sewer one. Ruined, haunted mansion, dragon skull, classic dungeon entrance, cathedral, blank, cavern. I could make one of these mines a dungeon. I could just make another dungeon and make it a mine. And then you could go in and there would be the right color crystals in there. That'd be one way to combat it, at least from an early perspective. For lore purposes. I don't know, I'll have to think about that. I do want other dungeons though. I do want to use this cool, what is this called? Ruined jungle-y themed one. I'm mostly just upset my weapon pack for bows is not being developed yet. And I think I have to wait till Monday still. So that's upsetting. All right, so I might have just realized in the entire time that I've been recording this far that none of my headphones were not connected to the game audio. And what happened to all the players that were here? You just all get an in-space home and you decide you don't want to play the game anymore? Is that how it works here? Is that how it works in this town? You get some in-space and you're like, nope, don't want to play. 100 players online right now. What is going on here? It's a Sunday at, well, I guess it's Sunday at 5 p.m. Maybe people got things they're doing on Sundays at 5 p.m. I don't know. But why wouldn't you want to play the game if you're paying for it? Somebody explain this to me. Why is there nobody playing the game? On a Sunday, you'd think that'd be a pretty high time of day. I'm thoroughly confused. Do I need like in-game rewards or something that will make you people happy? Look, I'm trying to develop more things. I'm trying to research, but listen, my employees, they're like, oh, it's the weekend. I don't work today. Look at me. I've got family stuff to do. Yeah, okay, whatever. There was like a bajillion people here, like when I started the recording. Now there's nobody here. It's a ghost town. What the heck? What in the what? Anyways, moving right along, going back over here. Another request in the comments. More bushes and rocks for our little raptor lizard friends to hide in. I kind of agree with that, actually. How do I... Let's add a few rocks. Nothing crazy, but like, yeah, I agree. There should be something. Let's actually do paintbrush. Let's see, brush radius. We can go big. Brush density. I don't want too many rocks here, though. That's part of the issue. Scale. Yeah, scale, but density down. And then scale variation should be very high. We'll do that. Brush density low, angle. Let's just do this real quick. Because I don't want... Ooh, that's a good spot over there. I don't want too much. Like, I want them to be a little bit out in the open. So that's fine. You need to go down a little bit because you are floating. Same with you slightly. And then, yeah, I agree. We could have a little bit more brush. Because I do want it to feel like open plains and grassland. I didn't want there to be too much obstruction, but obviously a grassland having, you know, for example, grass in it is not a bad feature to have. So we'll do that. And then it could be like the Lost World, Jurassic Park, where they're like, don't go into the long grass. And then somebody else is like, why? It doesn't seem like that big of an issue. And then the next thing you know, they all get eaten by velociraptors, one by one. Also, I'm talking about the Lost World that was like the second film to the original Jurassic Park franchise, not this new stuff starring Chris Pratt. That's not what I'm referencing. I'm referencing the good ones. I shouldn't say that. I don't really care. But I'm just saying the ones with, you know, the original cast of characters. I guess the original cast returns in the new ones. I guess I forgot that happened because didn't Dr. Alan Grant return in the most recent one with Christopher Pratt? Again, I don't really know and don't really care, but I believe that was a thing. Apparently now I'm placing grass everywhere, so this has become the thing. So apparently I have decided it is acceptable. Ooh, that's a good design there. I have decided it is acceptable to have large quantities of tall grass here. Oh, that makes way more sense. Yeah, okay. No, this is way viable. This is good. Okay, because now, even though they're all moving around, they do hide behind the grass and stuff. So that's cool. You could totally get ambushed and get wrecked, and that's exciting. Everyone likes to get wrecked every now and again. I don't know if that's true, Kyle. All right, now that this entire half of this region is completely populated for the most part, it's kind of. Wait, I should pay some attention to elsewhere over here. So let's actually, other than the sections that have jungle, pretty much anything with exposed grass, I'm gonna try and work on. So let's just hammer out a good scenery pumping session right now on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and go. Whoa. We can't have that copyrighted music here. We can't, just turn it off. Just shut down the party, okay? Okay, let's bring in the non-licensed, YouTube-friendly, and approved music, please. What in the fresh heck is this? What are all those little things flying around? What is happening right now? What are all these icons flying around? What in the heck is that? What is happening? What are those flying around? Are they like messages? I don't know what's happening since the last updates. By the way, in the middle of the recording this, I've got the update for the red line update, which means things should be moving faster or like more optimized. They kind of do look more optimized, to be honest. I don't know if that's the case or not, but maybe it is. I think it is moving faster. That's kind of nice. There's a lot more people in here now too, I feel like. Well, that's cool. Okay, anyways, carry on, my children. I need to finish making rock transitions over here. Okay, last thing I want to do, but there's more of those things flying around. Seriously, what is this? Somebody in the comments tell me what. Can I see them? Can I see whatever they are? If I pause the game, I can't like click on them, so I don't know what the heck they are. They're just whizzing around, doing whizzing around things. Also, I still haven't gotten my weapon back bows. They're not working on it. They're refusing to work on it. Do I need to like start firing some people? Is that what I gotta do? Do I gotta fire some people? Hey, you guys in development. What are you waiting for? What are you doing here? Who do you think you are? Already have an active project. Yeah, it's active all right. But ain't nobody doing anything about it. And it's irritating me, because I want my bows. So I can drop bows on them. Drop bows on them. Anywho, there's one more thing I want to do, and that is to make a plant monster. A plant monster. A plant monster. Wait, I gotta go to design. Don't stop plant monster. Oh right, I can't do the thing. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. In order to unlock it, I have to go into tech, don't I? And I've got to find new monster type. Okay, can I cancel this? Current progress towards it will be lost. There ain't no progress to lose. Add new monster type. Start. 26,000 buckaroos. Good to know. Okay. Do I have to release the other thing? I have to type something in the release. Capitalize it. The mega awesome update! Exclamation points. In this update, Kyle is simply trying to learn the new systems in this game that is starting to make me feel old. There we go. Better than ChatGPT could have written. Release. Servers must be offline to issue release. Servers must be offline. What were my offline dates again? What day did I do that? That was in policies. Monday at 3. It's Monday at 1900. Well, that's not good. That means the next close date isn't until Thursday. Does that mean I can't do an update until then? I don't understand how this new update system works. I'm not savvy enough to figure it out. There's one of those things. It literally was flying across the map from over here. It's a conspiracy. What are those? What is it? What is happening? If I speed up time, they're just what happened in this update that I just simply do not understand? They're like what Am I a boomer, guys? Am I a boomer? Do I just not understand what's going on here? Boomering out over here really hard. Okay, well, you know, maybe this is just the sign that I should just stop for today. This should be the end. I did make this little dungeon entrance. We'll turn it into something nice on the interior. But for now, I've got a nice little, not introductory, entrance. That's the word, Kyle. The word you're looking for is entrance. Entrance. So it's hidden there. So like from the other side, you're like, oh, there's a big pile of rocks. I guess I'll go this way and I'll fight some monsters over here and go through the creepy jungle. And if you go all the way around, you get to go to the dungeon entrance. Over here, I'll probably put like, I don't know, this is already a little camp. Maybe I'll put more here. I want it to feel like these guys are kind of like, they're supposed to be patrolling there or at least be like on watch, but it's like the worst on watch location like in the entire empire. And this would in theory be like the southern border of the empire, and the empire just can't really control the jungle. There's too much going on in there, and then as such there's this colony on the south side of the region because, you know, they can just do whatever they want down there, which is, you know, it's cool. I don't know what I'm gonna put over here. Probably not another dungeon, but you know, things could happen. Things could happen. You never know. And then yeah, we got a lot more entrancey stuff over here for the region. I wanted the transition here, in case it wasn't obvious, it might not be obvious. I wanted to feel like sedimentary rock layers, like of different time periods, you know, of, you know, rock. So like you've got the rock that's over here in Zephyr, and I'm actually gonna clean this up a little bit because I don't want you exposed out of the sand like you are. So we'll tilt you down. I'll actually rotate you guys a little bit to match the rest of it, because you know, the game wants to do an auto save, so I'm just gonna sit here awkwardly staring at the screen and talking into the microphone. It's okay, Kyle. Just edit this out. We don't need to hear Kyle talking about this. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody cares. Nobody needs to know. And then I can tilt this because I want it to be sedimentary rock is the goal here. Boop. Let's sink you down too. Boop. And then the reason I angled it is so that it would like come and transition. So like you could see the layer, and then this is the layer underneath is like this different, much more firmer rock. So the light sedimentary rock on top turns into sand. That's mostly what is in Zephyr. So in theory, Zephyr is like a higher altitude than this region down here. And this is just a totally different rock. And then you've got like the sedimentary layers kind of sticking out. Maybe there was some earthquakey action, which there was, because remember, if you remember, it's probably ancient history at this point, no pun intended. This was like the region I was gonna make the kind of origin point of telling the story of the ancient old gods that existed before the Sentinels. And lore drop for you, they actually created the Sentinels, and we'll talk about specifically the Sentinels. The Sentinels being kind of the more adjusted, agreed upon, like more known gods that exist within the world. For example, Hera, the mother of triumph, is one of the Sentinels who created the frozen veil. Blah 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 blah. Anyways, we're going to talk about the origin of the old gods, and that's part of what's going to happen lore-wise here, and we'll probably start to cut into that in the next episode or two. So I'm excited to get to that, but hopefully this place kind of looks like it's living and breathing on its own. I hope it is. And as we get some more quests in here, or we start to get any quests in here, it'll come together. But until next time, I'm Kyle. This has been that one playthrough of MMORPG Tycoon 2, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Have a great day, everybody. Go watch The Outer Wilds, because nobody's watching The Outer Wilds. Go watch The Outer Wilds if you haven't watched it. I had a lot of fun playing that game, and quite frankly, you should want Kyle to do more things that he loves. And even though he loves this, he loves other things too. Anyways, have a nice day. See you later. Bye.